What's your solution? What's your solution?
Muslim kids being raised in the West, they go through many different ideas, and this creates identity crisis in them.
So I would use the word they're exposed to many different ideas.
Exposed to many different ideas. Muslim kids being raised in the West are exposed to many different ideas, and this creates identity crisis in them.
Example.
For example, basically creates a more identity crisis.
So this is, you need to refine that idea.
Yeah, I need to refine that.
The example that you give, you have to simplify the language, make it succinct. In school, they don't learn about God, and everything is anti-God. Home and at the mosque, all they learn is God, and everything is about living for God. This conflict causes what's the actual effect on the child? People have to visualize what you're trying to say. And there's a thing called commonality. They have to have a common understanding of what you're saying. They have kids, they know what they go through. So think about it this way in a reactive way. The example has to be those clash of ideas, anti-God school, pro-God home and mosque. This creates confusion in the child, which leads to, because why is confusion a problem? Why is identity crisis a problem? Because it leads to a what?
Emotional development problem.
What else?
Faith problem.
Yeah. There can be tantrums, they can go down the wrong path, they can do things that are deemed sinful. Get that example super clear, because people need to understand the effect of the identity crisis. That's when people are going to be like, I understand that.
Yeah.
So, alright, what's your solution? What's your solution? You understand? If I know what the problem is, and I know why that's a problem, and then you give me an example of the problem, I'm like, that's a problem. And then you emotionally engage me. Was that helpful?
Yeah, very helpful.
Very helpful.
It opened my eyes.